video, the very first thing I need to address is the fact that I am so sick right now. You can probably start to hear it in my voice. I've got a box of tissues on hand, but I am determined to get a video up this week because I did miss last week, and that's because I had a video film, but I just last minute was like, nah, this video is not cutting it, and I just don't want to be putting up like content that I'm just not in love with. Because I'm under the weather and my brain is definitely not functioning at 100%, I thought I would actually go over some products that I've been using recently and I've been really meaning to share with you guys on my channel and talk to you about. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to try and keep my voice nice and bright so it doesn't sound too gross for you to listen to. So the first product I want to talk about is a peptide complex. So this is by the brand Mary and May. I've never actually come across this brand before. It was a new find this month, and I really loved like the aesthetics of the brand. Like when I saw the packaging, I was like, oh, this, like, it just pulled me in from the packaging. Anyway, I picked up the peptide complex, and I also did pick up their like face masks. It's like the sheet mask, which if I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really feeling those, so they're not in today's video, but this has been a hit. This is a 6 peptide complex. It's fragrance free, which I really appreciate, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't actually like the mask from them, because the mask definitely had quite a heavier fragrance, which I didn't really love. Peptides are to really target the signs of aging, so it's really helping just with the plumpness of the skin. I think that's the main thing that springs to mind when I think about peptides. Like if you're trying to get a bit more plumpness, elasticity in the skin, and just kind of that fuller look in the skin, then peptides is maybe something really to consider adding into your routine. The only drawback for me on this one was the consistency. Like as a consistency in serums, I love something with a bit more of a weight to it, so that's what I gravitate towards. However, this is not that. This is much more on the watery side, so that's the only downfall. Is I feel like the experience factor of this product isn't there for me. Like I don't really feel like, you know, there's much there. You just kind of just pop it on, it's like putting water on your face. However, you know, we're all about the benefits and if it's actually working on the skin, and yeah, this is something that I have just been enjoying, so I wanted to mention it. It's a nice one for acne prone skin, nothing in there that's gonna clog up or break out your skin. In terms of where I put this in my routine, I usually put this on after my toner, and also because of the consistency of the serum that I mentioned, I do like to double up my serums, so I won't just put this on, I'll put this on and then do a hydrating serum on top, and I've been really enjoying that combination. Just to say now, as I always do, I get all of my Korean skincare on STYLEVANA because they definitely have the best prices going. Literally save so much money on some of my favourite products on there, and I still have my code with them. So if you want to save, I can't even remember what the percentage is now. If you want to save some money off, use the code on the screen right now, and I'll also put all the exact information in the description box below. Okay, product number 2, I'm actually giving this a double shout out because in my last skincare video I spoke about how I really love this product, and I'm not joking, like it is becoming like an absolute hardcore obsession with this product. Like I would put this up there as a holy grail product for me now. My skin absolutely loves this moisturizer. So this is by Make Prem, and it is the Safe Me Relief Moisture Cream. This only has 12 ingredients. Again, it's fragrance free, very good for a sensitive skin. This moisturizer, in my opinion, I really feel like hits actually quite well across all the skin types, because it's just got this like, I don't know, like this really unusual balance in the sense of it's really good for an oily combination skin because it is a gel formula, so it's quite a lightweight feeling formula in that sense. Like it's not a rich, heavy, thick cream. But with it being like a gel formula, it also has all the hydration and nourishment in it. So also if my skin is feeling, let's say, a little bit more towards the dry side, or I feel a little bit dehydrated, I feel like this gives my skin all the TLC it needs. So I just feel like no matter where my skin is swinging, it always just works. Like it always just does the exact job that I need, you know, need in my skin in that moment from a moisturizer. The other reason why I'm giving this product a double mention is I get so many questions about just skincare in general for acne prone skin, but I do know that moisturizers is one of those categories that a lot of people really struggle with in particular. So yeah, this is just definitely a sturdy recommendation for me. So yeah, definitely recommend giving it a go. Let's move on to some cleansing. I absolutely love trying out new cleansers, particularly cleansing oils. So this one has been a new one to me. So this is by Paris burrito. I think this has been around for a while. I just have never got around to trying it. So this is the From Green Cleansing Oil, and I have been really enjoying this. It breaks down my makeup really, really well. It gets rid of like my eye makeup really easily. No tugging, no pulling, no like, you know, having to like spend ages breaking it down. Like it really just does it quite easily and effortlessly, and it's just a really, you know, been a great product. Washes off with water. That's very important if you have acne prone skin. I know that some people can be very scared of oil cleansers, and my biggest tip if you are struggling with acne prone skin is that if you're going to use an oil cleanser, make sure that it rinses off with water. If it doesn't say that on the packaging, or like you have to use a cloth to remove it or anything like that, abort mission, okay? Run away, don't use it, okay? You've got to make sure that there is that emulsifier, that it is gonna get all that residue and oil off of the skin, because it's leaving a residue behind. That's the part that's going to be problematic. As I'm talking, I feel like my nose is getting more and more blocked. I'm becoming really conscious of how I sound. Right, the next cleanser that I've been trying out is by Isn't-Tree. So this is the Green Tea Fresh Cleanser. Now, this has been a really interesting kind of experience getting to like try this product, because when I first used it, I don't know, like, I don't want to say that texture's slimy, but I mean, I wonder, I still need to look it up, because ever since I used it, I've wondered to myself if there's snail mucin in it. If you've tried snail mucin in Korean skincare, you know that consistency of that. It kind of reminds me of that consistency a little bit with this cleanser. And basically, oh, one thing I will say actually first is a little goes a very, very long way. So if you are also on a budget and you are looking for a cleanser that is, you know, you're going to get your bang for your buck and it's going to last you a long time, this maybe check out, because honestly, every time I try and have to use less and less, because it lathers so well and like just so much on the skin. I am normally so like anti anything that foams on my skin, because you normally when things foam up, they're usually quite stripping on the skin. This, however, not at all. So gentle, like even the bubbles and the lather that's being created, you can feel that's also just such a gentle lather. Like you'll if you try it, you'll know what I mean. My only drawback on this product is just because of how much it lathers. When you go to rinse it off, I do feel like I maybe have to splash my face a bit more than I do maybe with some other cleansers, because it just lathers so well. Like you do have to really just keep going just to make sure you really get all the product off. When it is off my skin is super happy, really comfortable, and yeah, my skin's just been responding really well to it. So I have been really enjoying this. It's definitely a second cleanse. It's not a makeup remover, so that needs to be, you know, made clear. This will not remove your makeup. It is a second cleanse, or maybe a morning cleanse, or like after the gym, that kind of cleanse. Okay, and then this next product, oh my god, like this is just everything I love in an evening product. This is the Isn't-Tree Hyaluronic Acid Water Sleeping Mask. I actually really love using sleeping masks as my kind of moisturizer overnight. So a mask that I use religiously all the time is by iUnique, and it's their Propolis sleeping mask. I just found that like that product, for example, my skin, it just drinks it up and it absolutely loves it. Like just super calm, happy, stays super clear, and yeah, big fan. Anyway, so when I saw that the Isn't-Tree had this hyaluronic like sleeping mask, I'm thinking, oh my god, like this is based on hydration. That's another massive thing in skincare that I'm after, is hydration. Like I personally think in terms of like preserving the youth of your skin, and yeah, just trying to just keep it looking the best as it can, I think hydration is so key. So that's something that I look for in pretty much most steps of my routine, like definitely in serums. Like you will not catch me a day not using like a hydrating serum in some store. Like if I'm using other serums that aren't hydrating, I will layer them then with a hydrating serum. So anyway, let's just talk about this product. I think the way that I would describe this product is, when I do my evening routine and I put this on before bed, it's a bit like putting this like hydration like sealant on my skin. It's like this product that I put on and literally I can feel it when I'm putting it on. I'm like, yeah, we're packing on the hydration tonight. And I just love the consistency of it as well, because it's like, it's really on that nice balance. Like it's not too heavy. Like I can't put heavy consistencies on my skin at night. Like I'm actually someone where I can do way more of my skincare in the morning, but at night, like honestly, my skincare in the evening is like a 3-step routine. Like the less the better on my skin in the evening. So if I went to sleep with a really heavy, rich cream or consistency on my skin, like my skin will break out. It hates that. When you squeeze it out, like you really have to squeeze it, and it kind of almost gives the illusion of maybe it is thick, but then as soon as you touch it, like it's got quite like a jelly-like consistency to it almost, but as soon as you start massaging and breaking the product apart, it then just disperses into this like really lightweight consistency, almost like, I would say this is like a hybrid between a serum and a moisturizer, like a gel moisturizer, okay? So that's kind of the spectrum of the consistency we're looking at. Okay, and the next product that I want to talk about is actually not in the Korean skincare field. This is something that you can pick up in like in the UK and things like Boots, you know, like drugstores basically. I can't think, what do we call that in the UK? I've only got American terms in my head. This is a cleanser, so this is by Aveeno, and it is the Calm and Restore Nourishing Oat Cleanser. This is a very simple cleanser. It's got no bells and whistles to it, okay? But it's a really, really nice option if one, you are on a budget. So if you are looking for an inexpensive cleanser, this is also a second cleanse, by the way, I need to make that clear. This will not remove your makeup, so you will need a makeup remover beforehand if that is something that you need. But yeah, this is a really simple, gentle cleanser. Perfect as a second cleanse or like in the morning or after the gym. Really gentle on the skin, doesn't strip the skin. This is like a gel consistency. It's not gonna lather, it's not gonna foam, okay? So just so you have expectations with that. How I use it is after cleansing, I will rinse that, obviously my cleansing oil off, and then with my skin still being damp, I'll take a couple of pumps of this and just put it straight onto the damp skin. I love the feel of it. I find the feeling just really kind of cooling, calming, and yeah, I just enjoy it. And then I just rinse it off. So don't expect to put it on and it be like lathering up and like really scrubbing at your skin. No, it's a really gentle experience. And what I also really like about it is it's very simple in the sense of it hasn't got a lot of those ingredients which some people do find problematic, okay? So to give you an example, like in Korean skincare, I know that niacinamide is an ingredient they use a lot. It's a really well loved ingredient, and that's an ingredient where people really swing one way or the other. You either love it and your skin can't get enough of it, which is me, or you swing the other way and people really don't get on with it. Like I've got some clients where we've discovered niacinamide is an absolute no-no, so we avoid it at all costs in their skincare. So this is a cleanser which doesn't contain ingredients like that. It's got no actives in it as well, so if you feel like, you know, maybe you've been really overdoing it on your skin barrier and you're really trying to simplify your routine and just find just a simple, gentle cleanser just to get back to basics, maybe just give this a go. Oh, and another thing I forgot to say as well is it's also fragrance free. Okay guys, they're the products I just wanted to share with you and give you a little bit of an update that I've been trying recently. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I really hope my voice hasn't been too distracting. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. I'm trying my absolute best to stick to uploading a video every single Sunday at 6 PM UK time. And also if you want to go follow me over on Instagram, I post so much more content over there as well. So that's Ebony J Nutrition as well if you want to go follow me over there. Anyway guys, I hope you all are doing really, really well, and I will see you guys next week in my next video. Mwah. Bye.